Hey guys, guess what? I am back after being suspended from my lives here for a week because I was reading your stories. So I made a video this morning off of your list, the list that I've been gathering here in comments on TikTok and also on my Instagram. And it was about how to deal with all of this overwhelming hatred you feel towards your abusers. So if you're still living, with abusive parents or with abusive partner or with any other family members who are abusive to you, how do you actually deal with that? Feeling it every day. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm back after being gone for a week because we did our daily release writing live here, and I read your stories, and I was flagged for the words that we were using in the stories. So I'm no longer going to be doing the story readings here. I'm going to be doing it on Zoom, so it's safe. So if you want to join, let me know. There's one coming up tonight. So instead of going live here tonight to read your stories, I'm going to be on Zoom. Hi. So the video that I posted for you this morning is about how to deal with that overwhelming hatred and anger that you feel towards the abusers if you're still living with them. And that's just going off of the list, you guys, that you showed, that you comment to me here on TikTok and on Instagram of what you want me to make the video about. And I've dealt with that a lot when I was a kid. Actually, as a teenager, I ran away from home when I was 17. The first time I ran away from home, I was 14. So that feeling that you're feeling, it is something that's portrayed in our society as negative, even though, oh, hi there, thank you for the gift. Although all of this is beautiful, all of this is a human emotion, all of this has a place for you to be, as a place for you to love. It's actually both the happiness and the joy and the hatred and the anger, the hostility, the jealousy, all of that is beautiful. All of this is good for you to feel. However, we don't have any safe place or methods or processes for us as adults to feel that, so we turn it inward. Some of us turn it outward and they become abusers. They become people who actually spill a lot of hatred on people around them. Most of us don't. Most of us stop the cycle, and then we cannot stand it to put that hatred or anger or any negative emotion on another human being, because we know how painful that is. And because we know how painful that is, we turn it inward, and so we suffer as a result. Basically, we become, the vessels for all of that pain and anger and hatred, which leads to depression and sometimes, in the rare instances, to suicide, which is not so rare. Actually, depression is on the rise right now. So, as you can see, the reason why I'm here live and the reason why I actually was suspended for a whole week is because I was telling you to let it out safely, is to write it into a story in which you change your name. Oh, thank you very much. Hey, ungodly child. If you want to join, me reading your stories, so submit your stories. The link is in my bio, but I'm not going to be reading these stories the way I used to here after I've been gone from TikTok for a whole week, because their algorithms picked up on the language in the stories, and a lot of it is taboo language, and this is very, very important for you to safely express it. Hi, Ramsha. To safely express it so you don't turn it inward, so you actually get it outside of your body. And as you can see, their algorithm picked up the language, or somebody reported me, because this is a free platform, so obviously anybody can come and join. And so, so I was shut down, it is so helpful, it is so healing to people. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do it. So if you want to do it, then link is in my bio. Or you can actually go directly to my, directly to my website for my community, emberville.com, and you can become an Ember. I can give you a code so you can try it out. So it is not a free platform. It's $15 per month, because we weed out people who just want to show up in there to troll someone, or just to hurt someone. But we all come in and heal, and that is where I'm going to be going live. So I'm going live on Zoom to read your stories. You can also show up and read your own stories. Hey, everybody, say hi to Ramsha. Ramsha is our community superstar who is helping bring people on board. So anyway, it's my first time back after a whole week. I missed you very much. Tell me if you want to do our regular daily writing release. I can give you a prompt. You can go ahead and write it on your own time. However, when you submit your story, again, like I said, unfortunately, I cannot read it anymore live here. I don't want you to suppress yourself. I don't want you to censor yourself in any way, because this is healthy to release it. So that's why come to Zoom and I'll read it there. Oh, you have a very toxic family. Yes, absolutely. So this is how, and if you want me to answer your question, then please put it in the little question box, where instead of just commenting, on the right where it says give a gift to the speaker, there's actually a little box with a question mark. So put in your question in there. I'll pull it up on the screen for everybody to see, and I'll be able to answer. Look at this. M244 says, I lost 2 years of my career to crippling anxiety. And now you're getting back on your feet thanks to me. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really honored and privileged and humbled to be able to help you guys. Because when I was going through my shit, I really didn't have much help around me. And I was broke, and I was a single mom. And I didn't have a job, and I didn't have medical insurance, and I couldn't afford therapists. So I had to turn to someone, somewhere, somehow. The only way I could actually help myself was to write all of those emotions out. Hi there. Oh, hey, good to see you. Oh, привет из России. Откуда ты? Кто ты? So guys, if you're new to my life, I know there's a bunch of you haven't been to my lives before. Please introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, what your name is, what city, your country you're from. If you're comfortable, of course, because this is a free platform. Anything goes. You could be anonymous. But we're building a safe community here. Also, if you see any strange behavior by anyone or any odd questions by someone, or just people where you're in general wondering what are they doing here, please alert me. Put an apple, like an apple, the red apple, next to their name, and I'll block them. No questions asked. Because this is safe and only for people who are tending to heal together. This is our purpose here. So if somebody does not belong, it throws up red flags. Because I'm talking a lot and I can't see all the comments in here. They're out of here, like momentarily. I'm not even going to ask or speak about it or say. All I do is I touch my screen, push button, block, they're gone. So that out of the way. Ramsha is here to help. If any of you guys want to participate, write your story, send it to me. And if you want me to read it, I'm going to be reading it on Zoom. Not on here and not on my Instagram, because there I have to censor myself. I cannot fully read and act the stories that you're writing. They have a lot of blood and gore and murder, and it's fictional violence, but it is violence, and so the algorithms pick up on it. Or I imagine somebody can come in the middle of a life and they would hear part of it, and they can confuse fictional story with something that they could be promoting something, right? Like one person hurting another. See, even right now, I cannot even say the word violence because I wonder if I say that word, is it going to get picked up by the algorithm? I don't know. I know that I can say fuck safely. I can say bitch safely. Damn, shit. Some of these I can. Beyond it, I don't know. And that's the black box of any big platform. And this is a platform that we're on, TikTok. That's why I'm building my own community where it's safe. You can go and swear and use taboo language that you probably cannot otherwise, because it is very healing. It is letting a lot of your emotions out. Let me just go and read a bunch of comments. Oh, привет из Украины. Okay, hi from Ukraine. Yes. Oh, where exactly? Hey, Ramsha, if you see people are asking, please send them over. Ramsha, you guys, Ramsha is our community superstar. She'll take care of you. Okay? Community care queen, community superstar. So she'll tell you how to sign up for tonight. If you want to do that, again, if you do that, it is $15 for a whole month of those. And then at the end of the month, if you want to, we can refund you back your money. We're a startup. We're literally trying to figure out a way to help people this way. And we found that if a platform is free, we just cannot stop people from joining out of nowhere. We don't know who they are. As soon as people give us financial information, it's like, boom, it really weeds out all kinds of weirdos. So that's why we're doing it. We asked you, and you can tell us, like, what's the fair price for it? Because it is so healing for you. So, let's see, let me keep going. Oh, hi, Miranda from Michigan. I'm so sorry. Fucking anxiety sucks. Hi from Mexico. Yay. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. So good to see you again. Absolutely. So let me pull up the first question right here. Yeah. So body feels anxious. The brain says you're safe. Can you please get to Ugly Ducky, Ramsha? Hey, Ugly Ducky. Ramsha is going to give you all the details, okay? How to join. Like I said, Ramsha is our amazing, amazing superstar. So she'll take care of you. Hey, Trig 33K, I've done this for years. Anybody can please say and send love to Trig 33K? Because I'm sure most of us have felt the same shit, didn't we? Because our brain fooled us. I know 3 languages. But yeah, if you want me to answer your question, please put it in the question box. So it's normal, quote unquote, for if you've been through trauma and if you've been through a lot of suppression of your trauma and you weren't able to speak about it. So what happens is your brain tells you, go ahead and function, keep going. But your body tells you, dude, I'm in pain, wake up, wake up. So there's gonna come a moment when your brain can no longer ignore the body. Any of you guys had panic attacks right here? Anybody the same way as me? I was suppressing it for most of my life, and when I hit 33, that's when my panic attack started, because my body was like, dude, I'm done with your shit. Like, are you gonna pay attention to me? Hello? Excuse me? Please? I'm in pain. Listen, listen, listen. Yeah? Same, right? So you're like, your brain was like, no, 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 you're okay. And your body's like, hey, listen to me. Something is happening, right? Me too. It's like, wake up. It's like knocking on your door, right? Knocking on the door like, dude, I'm not okay. And the brain is like, no, shut up. Oh, any of you guys have felt that when you're sick? When you need to take care of yourself, like you're falling sick? Oh, привет из Гремяния, спасибо. Yeah, Ramsha, can you please reach out to Catherine? Catherine Kin. Catherine would like to join Zoom meetings. So, oh hey, ich spreche Deutsch. Ein bisschen. Ich lebte in Berlin. I used to live in Berlin, you guys, for 4 years when I was a teenager, so I can speak German. I used to speak German as fluently as I speak English now, but I've lost most of it because I haven't been there in a long time. So, your body feels anxious because your body speaks the truth. Hi from Brazil. Oh yeah, Eat My Booty Hole. Oh, Ramsha, please reach out to Eat My Booty Hole as well. Or Ramsha, tell me what to tell people, how to reach out to you easier. Thank you, absolutely. Yes, yes. Oh, Ramsha, there's 3 more people who want to join Zoom meetings. So guys, Ramsha is gonna take care of you. Again, Ramsha, what do you think? Should we put it in the links in my bio for people how to join? We should probably do that. So, does that answer your question? It is normal. I mean, it's not normal, but it is normal if you have been through a lot of trauma, especially if you've been, okay, does it help Trig 33K? Do you see what I mean, right? Oh, Ramsha, wants to join too. Okay, so Ramsha is gonna probably direct message you guys, so follow her. Ramsha, what do you want me to tell everybody how we can register for tonight? I mean, guys, I can tell you right now as I'm speaking, those of you who want to join a Zoom meeting, is going to be tonight at 9 p.m. We're going to be doing one every day, Saturday and Sunday. And it's just, instead of going live here, yes, it's going to be live, but on Zoom safely, where we can see each other and I can read your stories with all the fucks in the world. Fuck this and fuck that, right? I mean, I can do it here, but the context itself might be misinterpreted, which is why I was suspended. If you haven't noticed, I haven't been live here for a week because I was suspended because my content, my life was deemed as controversial. And all I was doing at my life was suggesting how it is so healthy for you to let out the anger and the hatred, the video that I just made, in a fictional story. So I was like, guys, I was talking about fiction and I was reading fictional stories people have written, but no go, and that's why we're like, okay, fine. If we can do it on here, on this platform, which we tried for free, all right, we'll do it on Zoom and we'll, do some kind of a subscription deal. So this is what we're doing, why we're doing it. If you want to join, again, Ramsha will take care of you. However, right now, go to amberville.com. And our site is under construction. We're actually launching it tonight, the new site. So go to amberville.com. Do you see the link in my bio? It's written. Click on Become an Ember. And when you click through where it says discount code, put in self-love15. You got it? Because our usual subscription price is $50 a month, but we're running this special to experiment to do these lives on Zoom and see if you like it. It's only $15. And again, at the end of the month, if you're like, fuck it, I didn't like it, here's your money back. Oh, hi. Hi, I love you right back. Oh, Mauricio Moreira from Sandro, Brazil. Yay, from Brazil. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, a girl named Yomna. Oh, hi, Yomna. Good to see you here. Okay, so you got it? Go to emberville.com, click on Become an Ember, and the discount code, put in self-love15, all capital letters, and it's gonna kick it down to $15, and then I'll see you tonight on live. This is for a whole month. Again, the price of 3 coffees, and send me an email and tell me, hey, yeah, this makes sense, or like, no, it's too expensive, or like, here, take all of my money and I take back. And tell me if that works for you, because we're building it, guys. It's for you. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the next question, okay? So, how can I heal hey, Crow King, what do you mean? How can I heal the trauma? Seriously? Or what exactly do you mean? Yes, so beating anxiety or healing or doing any of the sort, the really important work that you have to do is you have to turn inward. You literally have to speak to your body, and within your body there's this child inside of you, or the younger self that has gone through the trauma. Even if your trauma happened yesterday, again, there is this other self inside of you that yesterday that went through it, because time is linear. We move through it, and so what happens is you don't process it. Why do we have PTSD? Why do we have all that pain, you guys? Because we simply don't know how to process all that shit, because we have never been taught. Like, how many of you in your families, and tell me, had any kind of a practice where somebody told you, this is how you process trauma? Child, shit is gonna happen to you in life, so let me teach you how to deal with that. Any of you had that? I didn't. Like, can anybody raise a hand? Do you have that training? Like, how many hours of that training did you get? Right? 0? I mean, I got lots of training on being smack in the middle of trauma or being traumatized, but I got 0 hours of training on how do I deal with trauma? Like, how do I process it? So, any of you here can raise a hand and safely say, yeah, I had parents, or I had been lucky to have adults in my life to tell me how to process it, how to heal. I didn't. And so that's why oh, you did. Wow. Great. So, you tried sharing with your mom. Yeah. Well, hey, Anya says, hey, hello. Hey guys, Anya says, was yesterday at our Zoom. Anya says, tell everybody please what your experience was like. Yesterday from doing the Zoom live. So we haven't gone on Zoom. So and that's another problem. By the way, you guys, when you talk about your trauma to people in your life, you know why they don't believe it? Oh, thank you, the unknown. Do you know why they don't believe you? It's because if they do, it will shatter their world. Do you understand that? They live in this dream. They created this box. I love you right back. Yay. Yes, I am back live because I was suspended for a whole week, but I'm back. So the reason why is because these people have constructed a fake world that they live in. They're in the survival mode. Same happened to me and my family. When I confronted my father about sexually abusing me, and when he admitted to it, when I turned around to the women of the family and I told them, hey, look, I confronted Dad and he said he did it. They were like, no, you imagined it. They said, no, you're lying. No, this conversation never happened. So I was in such shock. But I understand now why. Because these women, if they believe me, if they believe that the man they've been with has been a monster, that completely cancels their life existence. Do you see? It just shatters their world. So they don't believe. So to your comment, I can't remember who just commented, they can't take it seriously and they dismiss it as something like didn't happen. Why? It's not because of you. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. Why? Because they are worried for their own skin. They are worried about their own life, because we are all selfish. In a good way, it's practical. There is nobody more important in your life than you. And there is nothing more important in your life than your life. Like, seriously, your life ends by the minute. You have no time to do something other people tell you. But this is precisely what this happens. When you try to tell this other person, hey, hello, mom, dad is hurting me. Hello. Mom or whoever won't believe you, because if she does, what does that mean? Number one, it means she didn't protect you. Number 2, it means that she married a monster. Number 3, it means that she herself, her life is invalidated because she has picked that person to be with. You know what I mean? And I'm just using as an example, if the dad is abusive and if the mom is, if the mom is protecting the dad, right? So let me just read through some comments. Yeah, he didn't like children. I know, it's like, what kind of a fucking excuse is that? Like, well then why did you have children if you didn't like? Let's see, Didi says, I was abused by my father at 10. I told my mom when she yelled at me, made me feel guilty. Exactly. I have the same reaction with my mom. Every time I try to tell her, she gets very angry. And you know what she tells me? You're ruining my life, she said. You ruined my life when you told me. And why didn't you tell me before? And how could this have happened? And it's all your fault. And I'm like, excuse me? It was shocking to me. But I understand why she did it. Because if she believes me, that shatters her entire life. So, such true words. Oh, right. Yeah, so if you deal with abuse, so seriously, so, hey, Crow King 2000, you asked the question, how can you heal? I'm guessing you're saying, how can you heal? Yes, thank you, I love you right back, absolutely. Yes, and if you live with them, I just made you a video, you guys. I just made a video. How do you deal with all this hatred that you feel towards your abusers? If you're still living with your abusers, if you're trapped and you cannot leave home. So I'm going to go live tonight to read your stories, okay? Except I'm going to go live on Zoom. I cannot go live here anymore, guys. I was suspended for a week because I was reading your stories. I don't want to censor you because everything you're using in your stories, all of the blood and gore and all of the, all of the emotions coming out. I'm even afraid to say the word violence. I'm like, is this something that's going to be picked up by the algorithm? But that is essentially what you do, okay? Because what happens is, hey, Cyrus, Sama, whatever you're here for, if you're not here for the purpose we're all here for, then let us know. Because guys, anytime you see anybody randomly commenting on something that does not belong to our discussion, please alert me. Some of these I see, but some I miss. So I'm gonna move on to the next question. I hope that I answered. Oh, good question. You can't join the Zoom if you're a minor because as a company, you have to be 18 or over. So this is why I'm doing the lives here, is because then you can join and then there's no age restriction. But unfortunately, I won't be able to read your story out loud anymore because I'm going to be suspended again, And so you can submit your story to me, but I won't be able to read it. So for Zoom, we haven't found a way yet to do it so that you can join because there's this whole host of issues like parental consent and all of that we have to abide for. And I know it sucks, and I'm really sorry. Like, I'm trying to find a way to do that. I know I promised you guys I'm going to try to do Zoom for teens, yet I still don't know yet how to do it safely for you and for me because there's a whole parental consent that's involved. And, like, if you're not 18, and then, again, depending on the country where you're from, there's different laws and regulations in there. And, again, some of it, I wish I could just break straight through it, but I don't know how yet. So for that, please keep coming to my lives because here it's safe. Okay, let me take a look and see. Hi, thank you for love from Bulgaria. You know what's interesting? Do you guys notice the language here? How can I beat anxiety? Like beating anxiety. Do you see how violent that is? How forceful that is? That's like, I'm going to beat it into submission. So the point is not actually to beat anxiety, but the point is to listen. Does it make sense? Yeah, listen to your anxiety because your body is trying to tell you something and you let it do what it wants to do. So for example, what is anxiety, right? So let's say you're coming out of the house and you're anxious because there's other people around. So you have to come out of the house, but you're listening to your body would be you going, okay, I'm not going to come out of the house because my body's telling me not to. And then you sit down and you talk to your body and you ask, where's this fear coming from? Because at first you talk to your body, and I know it sounds strange. It's like, what do you mean I'm going to talk to my body? I had to do it, you guys. I had my bladder that was inflamed, and I had to go and pee every 15 minutes because my whole genital area was violated since I was a kid. And I developed a whole host of issues, of pains around it. I had to talk to my bladder. I kid you not. This is how I healed for a year. I would sit down, close my eyes, imagine my bladder, seriously, and I would be like, dude, you don't need to go pee right now. You can wait another 5 minutes. And I would time it. And every day I would add another 5 minutes. Like, okay, now we can sit for 15 minutes. You don't have to go pee. The next day would be like, we can do 20 minutes. And I would talk. Like, I would talk to my bladder. And right now, I'm fine. Like, I don't have to go pee for 3 hours. I'm fine. After the doctors told me, no, this is for life. We don't know how to cure you. They wiped my entire immune system. I was on this drug and that drug and the other. They gave me antibiotics until literally I felt so sick, Well, exactly. I mean, so there was no bacteria in my body because my pain was psychosomatic. So when I had all the tests, they were like, well, why the fuck is, I told them, I'm like, what's going on with my body? But that's the point. So when you talk about how can I beat anxiety, yes, exactly. You don't beat it, okay? And again, I just dislike it so much that in our society at present moment, we have all this negativity attached to the feelings that we feel are negative, like hatred and jealousy and anger. And we label them as negative, and it's not safe for you to actually express them. It's safe to be happy and joyless, and everybody would clap. But if you're angry, then people jump on your throat, right? And then the second thing is that when we say I have depression or I have anxiety or I have mental health, my mental health is not fully balanced right now and I don't know how to deal with it, right? Oh, thank you for ordering my book. Yes, thank you. So it's like, but that's not negative. It's your body trying to tell you, please pay attention to me. Can we talk? Can you please listen to me for the first time in your life? Because the way we're trained is run forward, have a career, make babies, get a job, get a car, get the next, spend your money, spend, run. Any of you here have been in that rat race when you make yourself so busy just so you can run away from pain? I'm the first one here. Guys, I did it. I used to have my previous startup and I was a fucking workaholic, okay? This was my drug of choice. It was working. And I would work from morning till night like a horse, okay? And I would go through life. So anybody here has done the same self-medication kind of thing where you're running away from, yeah? Exactly. Yomna, yeah, I relate. Oh, thank you so much. Absolutely. So yeah, so you guys, can you see how many hands have gone up? Do you see how many yeses we got? So you're not alone if you're in this predicament. Exactly. There it is. Пирожечек. Пирожечек, привет. А если ты говоришь по-русски? So we're looking at it, guys, backwards, and even if you go to professionals, medical professionals, mental health professionals, counselors, therapists, again, it's seen as if you're weak. Have you done that? Have you felt that? I felt that. Hi, yes. Good to see you, Damidona. I was suspended for a week, but I'm back. So that's the issue, is that you're not weak and nothing is wrong with you. Yep, привет. So you couldn't really, you couldn't get worse advice really from people around you, because what happens is you took on the pain from other people. They injured you. You're not sick, okay? You're injured and you just need help with that, patching up that wound that's in you, that's bleeding. But you're seen as weak and you need help, like you're inferior, you can't have a job, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, you need to be medicated. However, this is just your body's language. That's what I'm convinced for, and I believe in it because this is how I healed myself. My panic attacks. Hi. No, I live in Seattle, but yeah, I'm from Moscow. Привет, ребята из Москвы. So it's trying to communicate to you, and we have no mechanism for that. You can't go to your boss and say, hi, I actually need a little break. Not like, let's say you have a baby, for example, and you go, hey, I need a maternity leave. Can you guys imagine if you go to your boss and say, hi, I need a body talk leave? And they'll be like, what the fuck? You go, well, I need to go communicate to my body because my body is depressed. Like something is going on, or I'm anxious and I need to take time to actually go dig into it. It's like, no, that doesn't happen. Yes. No, you didn't miss much. I've been live now for about half an hour. We have another half an hour to go. Yeah. So that's the issue, is that no, This is not, so do you guys see how our time is spent, our lives? First, we run like crazy. We neglect the body and we just run. We neglect the pain. We neglect all of that hurt that people are hurling at us. And then when we can't keep running because the body goes, hey, shut up, stop, wait, pay attention. And you keep running until it breaks you down, until you are so anxious you can't leave the house, you can't have a meeting, you get fired from your job, you get depressed. And so what happens? During that time, you can't work. So do you see the time continuum? You didn't do anything better to anyone, especially to yourself, by running fast. Do you see? So you have, let's see, so this is your timeline right now, right? Let's say this is your timeline of your life. So this portion of it right here, you've been running like mad. Let's say you graduated from college and you're running like mad for 20 fucking years having a job. And then you burn out, and this rest of your life, you can't fucking work because you're depressed. So if you look at the continuum of your lifeline of these years, you could have actually slowed down and paid attention to your body, and you would have gotten to the same place, actually probably faster. But we don't look at it this way, okay? No, it's very like run, do, just like there's this culture of competition. Do you have a bigger car? Oh my fucking God, I need to get a bigger car. Oh my God, my neighbors have a bigger house. I need to get a bigger house. Oh, I need to get a bigger salary, or I need to like blah, 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 blah. There's all of this chatter, this bullshit that means nothing, but we buy into it. Why? Because again, since we're kids, it's not in our culture, especially not in Western culture. And I come from Russia, but a lot of it was influenced by the West because I come from Moscow, which is much more, European place. So it's European influence, which was all based on the outward perception of who you are and how successful you are, what success means, how do you look, what clothes do you wear, what car do you own, what things do you have, what kind of jewelry do you have, how old are your kids, are they pretty, are they smart, are they going to all these fancy schools, do you have a partner who is like smart and has all these achievements, do you have a property that you own, do you have like all of these things around you? And so that's how we judge people, but not by what's inside of them, right? And then the time comes, all of you have seen that, right? Some friend you haven't seen in a while, all of a sudden they completely fall apart. Or worse, I've had some friends when I know, and all of a sudden I learned that they committed suicide. And we're in shock. We go, wait, what happened? What did I miss? And what you missed was the mind, back to this question, right? Can you beat anxiety? Don't beat anxiety. Lean into it. This is your body's language. Don't beat it. Your body is telling you, please slow down. I need you to listen to me. Something is going on. I'm in pain, and I have been in pain for years. And if you don't fucking pay attention to me, I'm gonna get really sick. So please, yes, lean into anxiety. And I know this sounds weird and counterproductive. And guys, if you're going to continue following me and come to my lives, I'm going to be telling you a lot of controversial things. Or this is why my live TikTok was suspended for controversy, being controversial. Because I'm literally going against the grain of what everybody tells you, most of the people tell you, society tells you, media tells you, families tell you, schools tell you, and institutions tell you. Exactly. It's a big wake-up call. Because we're all part of the system. It grinds us as meat and it spits us out and we're dead. So if you continue doing that, you're going to be fucked up for the rest of your life. Then you wake up on your deathbed and you're like, well, what did I live for exactly? And then it's too late. Thank you. I'll love you right back. So when you have anxiety, when you have depression, when you have PTSD, when you have a panic attack, when you have insomnia, when you have emotional distress, when you're melting down, when you're crying, without being able to stop, when you feel mad, when you want to punch something, lean into it. It's your body telling you, I need to get the shit out. Can you please help me? Instead of suppressing it. And if you think that this is going to take away from your life or slow you down, just remember what I told you, okay? Hold up a pen like this and go, if I'm going to keep running like mad for this time, I'm going to burn out and fuck up my body. And for the rest of my life, this is where I'm going to be. So the short time that you spend today, if you take one day off, and let's say you get fired from your job, well then fuck them. Maybe they didn't deserve you in the first place. Okay, so it's this is for your own health, for our collective health. Guys, we're in the middle of mental health epidemic. Look around you. What's happening is because we don't know how to deal with this shit. And we all act really smart. You know, there's all these people telling you, I'm the guru or I'm the professional. I'm going to tell you, I am not. And I'm telling you, by the way, if you expect from me advice as from a professional, go, leave. This, I'm not going to be able to give it to you. I'm not a mental health professional. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I don't have a degree. I'm just a fellow survivor. I've been through some serious shit. And somehow I was really, really lucky to not get fucked in the head and survive that and kept my marbles. And somehow I got out of it. And when I got out of it, I started trying to figure out how the fuck did I get out of it? Because, you know, the rest of my family is still back there, still back in Russia, and they are not well. I am the only one. I have this guilt syndrome sometimes because I'm thinking, how the hell did I make it out? Any of you guys here immigrants? I'm an immigrant. Do you have the immigrant guilt? Just raise your hand if you understand what I'm talking about. Any of you, where you got out of poverty, when you got out of like this life circumstance that you're the only one, maybe you're the first one who got the education, and you go, I can't, like, I don't deserve this, right? Yeah, I'm from Russia. Я из России, привет. So you feel like, how is it that I made it out and all these people didn't? How do you raise your hand? You just from Russia. Я хочу мигрировать. Привет. Ой, ты тоже жила в России. Вау. О, привет, Крис. Wow, there's lots of Russians here. Привет, ребята. Откуда вы? Напишите, откуда вы и кто. Yeah, so do you get that? This is the guilt. Привет, Аглядак. Вау, ребята, здорово. Кто вы, откуда? Напишите комментарии. А как тебя зовут? Из какого города? Откуда? С удовольствием приходите на... you understand second hand. Yeah, come to my live on Zoom tonight. Питер, Москва. Привет, здорово. Holy shit, you guys. I didn't know there were so many Russians here. This is cool. В Белграде? Я ни разу не была в Белграде. Отлично. Тоже из Москвы? В Италии? О, супер. Я была в Венеции. Там было очень здорово. Привет. Тоже из Украины. You guys! Oh my god! Oh, from Poland. I was in Warsaw once. Yeah, English, please. People are like, what the fuck? I don't understand shit. I was just saying hello to my fellow countrymen, you know, Russians. Да, похоже на русское. So, Kazakhstan, привет, здорово. So, do you guys feel that? Okay, all of this that I'm talking about is completely against everything. By the way, some of you asked me for my skin routine. People were asking, what do you do? So the way I eat is also very different from all the other people. If you want to, I can tell you. Some of you, I told you here, but this is part of what I'm doing. I'm going against the grain with many people. If you want to come with me, hitch a ride. Join on live, Zoom, tonight. We'll talk about it. You know, we're going to build a place where we're healthy, we can heal, and where it's a safe place to vent all of your anger and hatred and jealousy and all of these emotions that are labeled negative, but at the same time heal, create content, because you're going to create stories, and later on you can even make money on it, because then you can show this to your abusers, right? And say, oh, you know what? Guess what? I healed myself. And with this power of storytelling, I'm going to heal other people. Yeah, so, Alexander, Ramsha, can you get back to Alexander how to join Zoom? Yes, it's for everyone, and it is every night. Well, every day, every night. It's going to be tonight at 9 p.m. Instead of going live here, guys, I'm going live on Zoom. However, it is not free. It's $15 for a month, because as a free platform, as you can see, they just suspended me. I never know who is here, so I'm building a community. Okay, and you tell me if it's a fair price. The idea is that you get every day a writing prompt. You write your story, and then you come to reading, to a live. I'm going to read your stories. You can read your own stories. We're going to have a discussion. So, you know, we're building our own community. So go to my startup's website. It's emberville.com. Click on Become an Ember. And in the discount code, please put in self-love15. Okay, this will drop the price to $15. You can try the first month, and then I can send you all the money back at the end of the month if you don't like it, if it's not for you. But this is our way of protecting ourselves from random people who are gonna come and, you know, yeah, хорошая цена, правильно? То есть I asked you, and tell me in comments right now, does it seem like a reasonable price? Because last time when I was live, I was like, okay, guys, we can't make it free because we have to have a gated community. We have to have a paywall. So what is it going to be? And you said anywhere between 10 and 20. This is why we put in the price tag 15. So tell me in comments. Does that sound fair? Are you willing to try it? Then go ahead and try it. I'm going to be there tonight, and I'm going to be there every night, and I'm going to be there on the weekends too. It's okay, cool. So great. So join. Please go ahead right now. Go to amberville.com, click on Become an Amber. Remember, put in the code, okay? Because if you don't put in the code, they will charge you $49, which are regular price, because this is for people who are serious about writing. And we do daily circles, like 2-hour meetings when you dive into it. You don't want to do this. So yeah, $15. 15. 3 cups of coffee. 1, 2, 3. Right? That's So, and then tell me, let's try for a month. And then you guys tell me, and you say, well, fuck, $5 would have been better. Or, wow, holy shit, take my money. Here's 25 more. Yes, exactly. Спасибо, да, точно. Samdat, write the code. What kind of a code do you need? Oh, you love coffee? Yeah, I know. Ramsha, can you answer the question? I'm not sure what code you mean. But let me go through let me go through some of the questions here. So how can I heal from being alienated my whole life? Again, you guys, do you notice the pattern here? Those of you who stuck around, I know some in South Africa, it's gonna convert. If you click on it, it's gonna convert to your currency. It's just self-love. Oh, the code, self-love 15. Yes, please. The code is, you guys, self-love 15. Yes, thank you. So Ramsha is gonna post it for you. So when you're feeling alienated from yourself, the reason why is because, again, the same break happens. Are you guys all following? Salvation, hey, Salvation asked. The reason why is because your brain and your head, your thinking nugget is different from your body, right? Why? Because when you were hurt and you were trying to fight back, and you were probably little when it happened, you probably could not fight back and you could not run away. And so you split into these 2 personalities. One of them bore the brunt of the pain and the other one continued functioning because you needed that as a kid to survive. You needed to wake up in the morning, take off your pajamas, get dressed, go eat breakfast, go to school, come back, bring good grades, eat your dinner, watch your TV, have some time with friends and go to bed. Like you had to function. So that other kid was the functioning kid. With time, what happened was that other kid became the head, okay? That became the head that rationalized everything. But your body, the first kid, got left behind. So when your body, or we talk about it as inner child, you see me a lot here talk about your inner child. Actually, your inner child is the image that's in your head. But what it is very much is your body. At that age, at that time when the abuse happened, when the trauma or traumatic event happened, when you were hurt. So you have to dig that up because that's where the disconnect is. So how can you heal from being alienated is by literally daily talking to your inner child or talking to your body. First, you have to find that inner child because at first you're like, what the fuck do you mean inner child? It's like, what? What is it? So this is what we do, you guys. Can you be reversed? Yes. I had both, where it was switched. So this is why we do daily release writing. We call it release writing because you release all that bullshit out of your body. So when I go live tonight, and again, the code, if you want to join, go to amberville.com, click on Become an Amber, and put in the discount code SELFLOVE15. It will drop it down to $15. So we're going to be doing the live release writing right there. And I'm going to be reading it right there, just the way I did it on TikTok. The reason why we're doing it is because I'm not able to do it on TikTok. That's why I was suspended for a whole week because I was reading a lot of stories. Oh, you just stopped. Hi, good to see you. So, Salvation, does that answer your question? Oh, thank you. Dive before you look. Allah. You know what? This is like one of the best TikTok names ever, you guys. Dive before you look. Exactly. Go wee, and then you look where the hell you're going. Yeah, I love it. So hopefully this answered your question. Hey, Salvation, if you want to come tonight to Zoom, please let Ramsha know or tell me and I'll tell the code again. So that's a really good one. How to deal with my fear of making mistakes. Oh, what's the website? Ramsha, can you type up the website? Amberville.com. So Amberville.com, the name came from embers. You know how the name came about? is we've all been born with a spark in us, and it was a fire, right? So the fire was to literally create anything in life and be anyone in life. And then shit happened. Yes, hi, I'm back. I know I was suspended for a whole week. No, I'm not a psychologist. So that fire died in us. And then until it became just a glow, an ember, okay? An ember in the fire. So the community we're building is called Emberville because it's a place like a small village, right? And embers come. So you bring your ember, and when you bring your ember all together, we will stoke the fire back to the fire. Do you see? That's the idea. So that's the name, emberville.com, right? And you go in there, you become an ember. That's how we call members of the community. They're embers. And so when you, okay, great, you got it? Yes, website, please. Okay, I can type it up in the comments, or Ramsha can do it. Hold on, comment. It's also in my bio. So if you click on my name, there is it says emberville.com in my bio. Hold on, let me. Okay, here you go. I just posted a comment, but it's also in my bio. So make sure though, when you click become an ember, put the code, the discount code, self-love15. You got it? Okay, so let me, I haven't really answered your question, how to deal with my fear of making mistakes. Do you know why? Do you know why you guys are afraid of making mistakes? Because you're so afraid of somebody telling you you're wrong. And the problem with that is that, let me ask you this question. Any of you guys are here walking? Like, did you as a baby, when you make a first step, did you start walking right away? Can I have a slew of questions? Answers? No. Me? No. Can anybody else answer? The first time you made the first step as a baby, you probably don't remember, but just logically think. The very first step you took, did you walk? Did you just like walk and strolled into the sunset? Come on, type your answers. Type your answers. You know, did you just start walking from the first step? No, exactly. No, you didn't. What did you do? Trick question. You're a baby, okay? You're making your first step. What is the thing that you did after your first step? Привет. Да, не получается ходить. Okay, what is the second thing you did? Fall on your ass. Exactly. So now tell me, how many times on your ass did you fall before you learned how to walk? Can somebody give me a number? 100? 1,000? How many times did you fall on your ass? How many times? A lot. And what is falling on your ass? Can somebody give me one word? What is falling on your ass? What is it? What is one word for that? What is falling on your ass means? In the context of this question that you see on your screen, you want to walk failure. Yes. And what is failure? Yes. What is failure equated in our society? Mistakes. So you make a mistake. So the fear of making mistakes, do you guys see? You have to fail. You have to fail over and over and over and over and over again before you learn how to walk. Exactly. That's how we learn. But it's beaten out of us since we began walking. You know, it's like you can't fail. You can't make a mistake. Do you see how perverted that is? Do you see how it's like against any logic? How can you learn to be an exceptional, let's say lawyer? Let's say you want to, study law. You have to go and fuck up a lot of work. And however, thank you for the rose. However, when you fuck up, what kind of a feedback do you get? Oh, you fucked up. You better don't do it again. But excuse me, I have to fall on my ass 100 times before I can make a first step. Exactly. So how can you do that? You can't do that without this. Whoa, thank you for so many roses. This is amazing. Thank you. I love roses. I wrote a book about a rose garden, by the way. So how do you deal with your fear of making mistakes? Next time you want to make a mistake, you're afraid. Think, are you walking? And did you walk the first step? No, you fell on your ass. So, hey, let's please, you asked the question, go and fall on your butt as many times as it takes you to learn, because it's not making mistakes. You're learning. Okay, so it's positive. I hate it how it's like there's so much negativity around it. It's like, well, fuck that. How else are you going to learn? Thank you, cute Russian accent. So the thing is, in schools are like prison systems. Okay, so it's like, what? Excuse me, you're teaching me like all these other kids? I'm different. Everybody is different. Okay, you can't do that. And so then you're trained to work like a machine, to shut up, do what the teacher tells you, and sit down, quietly work. That is not how we learn. We don't learn by theory, you guys. We learn by doing shit. Okay? So, did your mom sit down next to you and say, hey, my darling baby, here's a manual on how to work. First, you have to understand it. And then you can take your first step. Yeah? No! This is not... No. What did you do? You just took a first step. This is why I'm an entrepreneur. I'm doing a startup right now. And it's like those of us who are just going for it. We're just doing it. Do you think I know what I'm doing? No fucking way. Oh, your mom did that? Oh my God. Really? Yeah, so this is what we do, you guys. This is what we do, is we censor each other. And the tragedy is all around us, and especially for our kids, like my kids. I watch them in school. I'm like, God, this system breaks you, okay? You get like a B or an F or some kind of a bad grade, and you think that you're a low person or stupid or whatever. It's so much bullshit. It does not define you. There's systems and institutions around you. They erase your sense of self, your sense of well-being. And they teach you the shit that you're not going to use in the future, like geometry and algebra. I mean, what? Are you going to learn physics equations and what? Do you actually know how to balance your checkbook? Or do you know how to pull yourself out of feeling, depressed? Like, no, we don't teach that, right? But we teach all this fucking theory that has absolutely no use in life. And then we come out of it and we're like, oh, I don't know why I'm not fit for anything. It's because the institution of schools was born after Industrial Revolution. And it was designed to make people shut up and do the work. You were stupid workers. You get that? And that's where the school are coming from. So the school system is broken. And so our kids are in it. And we've been in it. And thank you so much for the gifts. So when you're saying how to deal with my fear of mistakes, first of all, it's not your fear. Can we all please send love to Let's Please and say, this is not your fear. Thank you so much for the gifts. This is not your fear. This is a fear some adult put on you because they were afraid of making mistakes. And he goes, that's not who I am as a teacher. Thank you. Teachers, I fucking love you. Teachers are some of my best people in the world, and librarians. So there are amazing teachers out there, okay? And so just the problem is not the people, it's the system. And the system is what we need to attack. So, back to answer your question, the reason why I'm building this community and the reason why I'm going to go live on Zoom now and the reason why I'm asking you to pay precisely is that. Because first of all, there's never going to be any advertisement. Second of all, it's going to be super safe. Third of all, we all know that we're protected by the paywall so that the people who come in just to fuck around are not going to be there. We're serious about healing ourselves. And finally, it is so much cheaper than anything you can imagine, because when I was in the throes of my pain, I wish I could pay $15 a month for something like that, because I could scrape $15 a month, but I could not afford therapy. I could not pay $150 for a therapist. I didn't even have medical insurance. So the reason why we're building Emberville is I'm not a professional therapist. None of us are. But we are a community of creative healers. We heal each other. So when you show up on Zoom for live, yeah, you don't get professional help, but you get help from people. Yes, exactly. You get help from people, okay, who want to help you because they've been through the same shit that you've been. Does it make sense? Like, to me, it is, yes. So, exactly. So if you want to join, if you want to test it out, please jump on board now. I'm going to be live there tonight at 9 p.m. instead of here. Because again, I'm censored here. I'm not censored there. And we're all going to do it together. Go to emberville.com. The link is in my bio. Click on it. Click on Become an Ember, big fat button. And then the discount code, type in self-love15. It will drop the price to $15. And it's forever. Like however long you want to stay. Yeah, да, я могу говорить по-русски. Yeah, I'm speaking Russian. So, by the way, when you come in, it will take 10 minutes. You're going to do your daily release writing. You're going to get a prompt every day in the email. Yeah, self-love 15. So, and when you do that, you're going to read it or I'm going to read it for you. Yesterday, we had our first live on Zoom. And it was fucking fantastic because we connected over, actually one of the conversations, those of you girls, was about bras. You know, it was about some things connected to body and to growing up and to like images and shame and a lot of our memories connected to that. So yeah, I'm Russian. Well, I mean, I was born in Russia, but I'm American now. But anyway, let me blow through. I'm almost out of time. Let me blow through more questions. Yes, I am in a really good place right now. And that's the reason why I'm building this community, because I have the space for you guys and I have the energy and I can give. Because in the past, any of you here, you guys are givers. Any of you here have given when you should not have. Any of you here, when somebody came up to you and they said, can I take from you? And you knew you couldn't afford it, but you still said, yes, take my arm. Yeah? How many yeses am I gonna get? Yeah? Yeah? Keep going. Yeah, exactly, right? So what is fucked up about that is because we don't recognize that we have to take care of ourselves first. It's only when we are better that we can take care of other people. Да, точно. So do you see? So to answer your question, a girl named Yomna, I know Yomna, it's you, but the answer to this question is you feel better, and when you feel better, that is when you can help other people. The reason why I'm building this community, you guys, is because I feel fucking awesome now. Like I've gone through so much. Frankly, here, I can tell you one example. For example, I couldn't sleep through the night without pills. Anybody else here deals with that? I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't fall asleep. If I did fall asleep, I would toss and turn. I would sleep in chunks, like 1 hour, 2 hours. I would wake up. I would be groggy. I'd wake up at like 4 or 5 a.m. And then just about the time when it was time to wake up, I'd just drift off. The whole day I would walk around in the fog. I'll pump myself with coffee or tea or whatever. And then again, I would not be able to fall asleep. I would be exhausted, falling off my feet. And I would drink pills. And I would wake up foggy for years. Anybody else? A lot, right? Just look at all of us commenting. So to give you an example, I don't take any pills right now. And I sleep like a baby. I fall asleep within 5 minutes, like that. I don't wake up in the middle of the night, or if I do, I go right back to sleep. And I wake up on time in the morning. And I jump out of bed because I'm ready to go. Sometimes I'm exhausted because I'm, doing a startup right now and I'm really tired. But it's possible. And I'm not on any pills. I'm not on my ADD pills, which I used to be. I'm not on my ADHD pills, which I used to be. I'm not on my PTSD pills, which I used to be. I'm not on my side effects pills, which I used to be. I'm not on my insomnia pills, which I used to be. And all of the other shit that I had to drink, like melatonin that I tried, and like herbs, and like, oh my God, I can't, like, there was a shit ton of stuff that I took, and it was side effects, like I would sweat, or I would get like flashes in my body, or whatever, I'm not on any of those, 0. So yes, it is possible, it is possible. And the simple thing I did is I released everything in release writing. This is how I healed myself. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So join my live Zoom tonight at 9 p.m. Стоит примерно 10 тысяч. Вау, с ума сойти. Да, таблетки меня бабушка таблетками пачкала. Hold on, let me... Yeah, exactly. Everybody, can you please send your love to New York CBB, NYCBB? Exactly, yeah. So even if after... Any of you guys had that? When you sleep like half a fucking day or like 12 hours and you wake up and you're like, I'm still tired. So yes, all of that can be gone. And I'm just kind of like your picture, poster, blah, whatever is the expression. But yes, it can be done. So that's a really good question. You know what you're doing when you're binge eating? You're actually not eating. Yeah, ты говоришь по-русски, отлично. So you're actually fulfilling a need of the child inside of you, okay? Да, терапия я ходила, но, okay, I need to tell you guys, I have been through 8 therapists, okay? 8. But every single one I had to go and leave because it did not fully help, okay? So in the end, this is what I did, this right here, okay? All of my books that I've written, they have a lot of gory stuff in them, a lot of murder. That's how I healed myself, by doing release writing every day. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. Okay, so dealing with binge eating, again, you gotta talk to that kid inside of you and ask her, oh wow, an hour is up. Ah, shit, wow, guys, the time flies fast. Let me see. I'll go and take a look if I can spare another few minutes, because I can't remember when my next meeting is. But I think I can spend another 5 minutes or so. Let me take a look. What's going on? Oh, yeah, so I have another like 10 minutes or so I can spend. So yeah, the inner child inside of you needs to eat, and probably because that child needs to feel safe, because food is comfort, and when you're comforted, that's when you feel safe. So you're overeating or binging, and I've been there. I starved myself, and I also binge ate, is because when my child inside of me wasn't feeling safe. So when I stuffed my face with food, that meant comfort. And it didn't matter if it was too much food, and it didn't matter if my stomach hurt or I was hurting. Oh, the code again, self-love 15. Let me type it up in like all capital letters, so you guys can see. Self-love 15. Okay, do you guys all see it? Okay, that's the code. So if you want to, Petunia, and if you are over 18, then come tonight. We can talk more about it. Good, quick question. I'm going to blow through your questions. I moved away from Russia about 22 years ago, actually, to be exact. And I've been here actually, so I'm 45 now. I've been here almost half of my life. So half of my life was Russia, but I lived in Germany for 4 years. So I've been in America already more than half of my life. I've been in America more than I was in Russia. I came here as an adult. I was 22. So I'm 45 now. So yeah, I've been here for 23 years now. Let me take a look at the other questions. No, I'm not. And I told you, I'm not a professional. And that's why we're building a community of non-professionals. We're just a community of people who've been through shit. That's what I can tell you. Like, we've all been through shit and we can relate to one another. Let's see. No, I have never done that, or I have never even heard of that. So if you wanna tell me more about it, then you can send me direct message on Instagram, and then I can answer over there. Let me go take a look. Do we have any more questions? Oh, great! So we're almost out of the questions. Well, we have this one final one. This is, again, I mean, like I said before, with anxiety and depression, this is your body that is crying out to you for help. So depression is your body telling you, hey, you've been suppressing stuff for so long that I literally cannot, pronounce my name, Ksenia. So it's K and S together, Ksenia. So depression is your body saying, look, you've been suppressed, so you have suppressed so much pain and so many years of agony and anguish and ache that I literally cannot function anymore without you acknowledging it. So depression in some way is, in some way it's a good way of you talking to your body. Does it make sense? Like, we look at it as depression. I'm depressed and something bad and I need to be fixed, or I need pills, or I need help. But the thing is, you don't need pills or help to somehow fix you. What you need is help for you to talk to your body, for your body to tell you how to stop being depressed, meaning how to stop suppressing that pain, how to let it out. And the only way to do it, and this is why we're doing daily release writing, is exactly this, is to go and dig up what is it that you've suppressed. Because when you're depressed, you don't know. All you know is that you don't fucking want to get out of bed in the morning. You just don't want to function. There's no reason to live. And I know I've been there. And I have been suicidal. And when you're in that place, nobody can help you. Like, people who come to you and they're like, I want to help you really very much, and I'm going to do this. And, they tell you all of these things. And you tell them usually, you don't fucking understand. Any of you have been at that, right? So when somebody tells you, poor you, and I'm going to help you with this, you just turn away from them. Any of you have been depressed? Do you know what I'm talking about? right? When you shut down, when people tell you, well, I'm trying to break through to you, but you wouldn't even talk to me, right? And it's like, you don't understand. The reason why I'm not talking to you, because you're not talking sense, because you don't understand me, because all of this help you're offering me is not helpful. Yeah? It's like, so stop fucking talking to me. And you turn away from these people, and they feel brokenhearted. They tell, I want to help you. And you're like, just fucking go away. Get out of my face, right? It's like, you don't even understand. Exactly. Why? Because you don't need that help, okay? People come to you as if you're broken, and you're not broken. You're not broken. You're just in a place where you need to be alone with your body. That is why you're depressed. That is why us people, when we're depressed, we go away from society, away from people, because literally it's our bodies telling us, dude, I need to talk to you. You don't need other people. You need me. Can you please listen to me? Because all your life you've been running through, listening to other people and talking to them, but you've neglected me. Can I talk to you? Yes. And so can you imagine, like, again, telling people, I need to go, guys, I need to go. Why? Well, I have an appointment with my body. I'm depressed actually right now, so I need to go talk to my body for about half an hour so I can, like, unearth some shit. You just try it next time and come here to my life and tell me in comments what's gonna happen. Like, just try it. People will be like, are you crazy? Or, people put all those labels on you, and it's like, no, I'm not. So that's why I'm telling you, if you're going to stick around with me here, you're very welcome, and thank you for being here. But seriously, I'm going to be telling you stuff that is so against everything you've heard. And my entire family turned away from me. I've lost a lot of friends on my journey to healing. Guess why? Because I did things that are controversial, that are against the grain, that are against to what most people around you believe. And that is why I healed myself. And that is why right now, exactly, better to lie than you're sick. Yeah, exactly. So that is why I'm building this community, because I'm not alone. And you're not alone. Look at all of us. Look at how many of us are here. We can heal each other. We don't need to go pay exorbitant amount of money to professionals. It's not that it's not good. It is good, amazing. I fucking love therapy. It's great. It has its place. Oh, okay. Hang on. We got some people here. I'm going to respond to the apples right here. Wow, I can't. How do I do that? You guys, I'm trying to. Not sure. Let me scroll up, because there is someone in our midst right now that I need to. I see. All right, hang on. Manage and. Okay, just blocked. Thank you, Ramsha. Did you guys see what Ramsha just did? Ramsha just put 3 apples next to the person who was acting weird, didn't belong here. So, hold down the comment to reply. Yeah, it was not the reply. I blocked the person. So, like I told you guys, there is zero tolerance. I'm not going to warn anyone. I'm not going to tell anyone anything. If anyone in here, you entered to send you and everyone. Yes. Have a good to, if you just stop by to say hi, that's cool. If any of you, this is a safe place I'm building for us to heal, okay? Nobody gets to tell us shit. Nobody gets to tell us how to do it. This is why I'm going to be doing live readings on Zoom and not here, where it's not censored. However, within the constraints of TikTok's policies of their guidelines, if anybody comes in here and is weird, if any of you have even an inkling, I don't care, I trust you. Put an apple next to the person, okay? Or 3 apples if they're really being fucking distracting, okay? So, when you do that, I will block those people immediately. I trust you. So don't abuse that trust. However, use that trust. Oh, what was your question about Zoom? I didn't see. So if any of you see that, please, because there's been some weird people and I've done that before, and I'll do it, no questions asked. I have made the mistake in the past where I didn't protect my community, and I can tell you that horror story tonight if you come live. So how many of you guys are joining? Can I have a show of hands? How many of you are coming to live tonight at 9 p.m.? Let me go take a look at my email and see if I got any of you coming. I'll go and I'll take a look right now and see. Okay, so no, I don't have a single one yet. So tell us who's coming tonight to Zoom at 9 p.m. because I'm going to be doing the live readings on there. Did you? Oh, you're coming? Okay, cool. I don't see an email yet. Did you register? Go ahead and tell me when you register. Okay, 3. Okay, how do you join? So Ramsha can type it up for you. You go to emberville.com. In my bio, do you see it? Emberville.com. Then you click on Become an Ember. And then you put in the discount code SELFLOVE15. And it's going to be $15 for a whole month. So it is not free because we can't make it safe without taking a form of payment, anything, something. Just because your identity is tied to it, and because we're trying to build a community where we'll never, never, ever write an advertisement. Oh, you're 17. In a year, okay, in a year. So the code is SELFLOVE15. If you're not sure, then you can follow Ramsha. Do you see, guys? Ramsha, Ram1Z9. Follow, and Ramsha will answer all your questions. She's our community superstar. If you still have a question, go on my Instagram and you can send me a direct message in there and I can talk to you in there. You can follow Visit Emberville on Instagram, talk to us there. So it's my company. We're building it to literally help you guys with this. So if I can, I might jump live here just before Zoom a little bit. I don't think I can. So I'm going to be live on Zoom tonight. If you should we monitor triggers? Yes, please. Yeah, if you guys see, like there was one question here who somebody said, hey, how old are you? Or stuff like that. Watch those people when they ask questions like that, or watch people when they say, oh, you're beautiful, you know, because there's sometimes guys coming just to like drool over a woman and just like start asking her all these questions that have nothing to do with what we're doing here. If any of this is alarming, even any of this is alarming, you put an apple next to them and I'm going to block their asses right away. No questions asked. Okay. So I really hope to see you tonight. Please go ahead and register. If you can't, oh, you mean in your stories? Yes, absolutely. You can do it in the stories. If you can't, that's why I'm here, guys, for you on these lives for free. So, you know, if you're below 18 or if you can't do it, I'm going to be here every day. I don't know my new schedule yet. And on the weekends, I don't promise you because Sunday is my only day when I'm completely off. So I'll be probably on Zoom, but not on here. Saturday, I'll try to go live. I don't know. But Monday through Friday, I'll be here live at least once. Okay? Not twice like I used to be. The second time I'll be on Zoom. Also, I just made you a video on what to do with the hatred you feel towards your abusers. So go and comment. And before I drop off now, what do you want me to make your next video for you? Start typing in comments. I have a list here. You see, guys? I have a list and I go down the list. So I have a lot in here. So just start typing in comments right now. What is it you're dealing with right now? What do you want me to make a video about? Just start typing. Type, 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 type. And I'm going to write it down. And then tomorrow I'll pick one that speaks to me and I'll make a video about this. So on my list right now, for example, I have how to leave abusive home, performance anxiety, you know, over controlling parents. Oh, do you go live on here around this time? I'm going to try, dealing with shame. Okay, dealing with shame. Yeah, I haven't done a shame one. Keep typing. Dealing with shame. What else? PTSD and memory. I just made one on PTSD actually. On PTSD and triggers. PTSD and memory. Keep going. Just guys, just go nuts. Just all type at once. I'll write it down. Struggle with forgiveness. Okay, so forgiveness. Okay, what else? Just keep typing. Tap, 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 tap. Come on, you can do it faster. I have also, you know, overwhelming hatred. Oh, I did the overwhelming hatred today. I did that video for you today. I have one where it says how to explain your childhood story to people, meaning if you have been abused, especially if you have been sexually abused. How to, that's a great one. Relearning to trust people. Relearning to trust people. Тахикардия, тревоги, постоянное чувство страха. Okay, constantly being afraid to trust people. Having no one to depend on for the first time. Oh, hey, strawberries on toast. Hey, how to let go of people. What do you mean? People that you love or people that hurt you? To trust people. How to let go of people. What to do when you think you don't want help. No, that's not stupid at all. How to let go of people. Because you don't need help until you ask for it. How to deal with not needing help, right? With people that hurt you, not needing help. How to let go of people that hurt you. How to let go of people that hurt you. Okay, who else? People that hurt you. Keep going, you guys. I'm gonna write it all down. If I don't get to it right away, usually I will. If you really, really seriously want something that's like you absolutely need me to make, please go follow me on Instagram and send me a direct message. And visit Emberville on Instagram. This is our company Instagram account. We also have one here. Oh, Ramsha, are we gonna post a video today? Guys, Ramsha has made a fantastic video. We are here on TikTok. We're only at 200 followers. Visit Emberville. So go ahead and follow us here. Oh, how to know if you're the abuser. Oh, yeah. How to deal with fear. Okay, so fear. How to know if you're an abuser. Know if you're an abuser. What else? Keep typing. How to find and build healthy relationships with a partner. That's huge. That is an amazing... Okay, I think I'm going to make that one tomorrow. How to build a healthy relationship when you come from a toxic relationship, right? When you don't even know what a healthy relationship would look like, yeah? How to build a healthy relationship. Did I got that right? Healthy relationship. Okay, so I think that's enough for me. Anybody else has any last minute requests? I'm going to go... By the way, you guys, if you want to rewatch all these lives, they're on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is the same of my name, Ksenia Ansky. We started posting my all of my live videos in there, 3 videos per day, starting from the very first one from January when I joined, when I started being active here. So red flags to look out for. So if you want to keep rewatching lives, please go on my YouTube channel. You can follow it there and you can... Спасибо тебе большое. Приходи еще, окей? И приходи на Zoom. Сегодня вечером. У тебя утро будет, наверное. Hold on, I missed... does it have the comments? Yes, YouTube has comments. Yes. My comments are enabled. Hold on. Sometimes I don't know if I'm making myself bad on purpose. Red flags. Okay, I wanted to write down red flags to look out for. Okay, I think... getting over a narcissist. Спасибо тебе большое, Ugly Ducky. Спасибо, что пришли. Okay, guys. So remember, go on emberville.com. Click on Become an Ember. Use code SELFLOVE15. Join. I'm going to be going live on Zoom tonight at 9 p.m. And I'm going to be going there probably every day. Depends on what you want. And it's going to be $15 per month. No questions asked. We can refund it at the end of the month if it didn't work for you. And we're going to be doing daily release writing. We're going to be releasing all that shit, okay? If you want to rewatch my lives, go to my YouTube channel and watch it there. If you have any question or anything else, you can follow me on Instagram, send me a direct message there, and also visit Emberville here on TikTok, and visit Emberville on Instagram, because we're going to be posting more information about our community so you can learn about it. I love you all, okay? I will see you. I'll make you a new video tomorrow. Comment on the video I made today. Tell me if it was helpful, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.